Let's go ahead and get started with a guy who's kind of been underwhelming. I think a lot of people this year has had a lot of gripes with this guy, or gripe, or however you pronounce that word. But it's Joe Mixon. Actually having a pretty solid fantasy football year, but it doesn't look like it on paper, or at least it doesn't feel like it for those managers. Last 3 games, of course, he's gotten a touchdown, but the numbers are not great. I will say against San Francisco, having 5 yards per carry is phenomenal. The passing game really hasn't been there. But the thing about Joe Mixon is, and it's not that he's going to turn up later in the season like he's a grinder in those cold weather games or anything. If anything, he's probably going to have a bad game against Baltimore this week. I don't know when your trade deadline is, but I assume it's coming up very shortly. But the future looks bright for him. Minnesota, Pittsburgh, KC, and what appears to be probably the fantasy championships for you guys. So it's not like the best schedule. It's just Mixon is the only running back on this team, and that's simply why I'm going to try to trade for him.